buckle and secure.
So hard. I have to feel the heel. It feels good to know that you're meant to be where you are. Like I It is January 2nd when I am filming this video. This isn't really how I imagined starting the new year.
Buckle in front.
100%, and not once you commit to just
Man, it is so hard. Happy birthday. I hope in a year from now, I'm at a different place, but a better place. I'm gonna look back and think, wow, she had no idea what was in store. Downpouring, it's a full moon. I feel like I am baptizing myself, cleansing, renewal, like fresh start, everything. Today was a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. My 2022 goals and resolutions that I have written down for this year. My biggest resolution is to hit 100,000 subscribers. That's such a big milestone to hit as a creator. I just can't wait. Like some paid sponsorships for sponsoring a portion of today's video. Right into today's video sponsor. This video is actually in collaboration, sponsored by, in collaboration with, and sponsored portion of today's video, actually sponsoring today's video. In 2022, I want to travel. I want to read 20 books. Currently reading The Universe Has Your Back. Cannot put this bad boy down. These are all the books that I recently purchased where the crawdads sing. Girls Can Kiss Now. Ooh, I want to get more tattoos. Meet Sad Plant Girl. This really cute happy sad smiley face. In honor of Pride Month, I want to get a little rainbow right here on my wrist. I want to finally get the wildflowers that I want across my rib right here. Finally finish / renovate the master bathroom. That's pretty much the last room in this house that has not been updated since I purchased the home. In 2022, I want to meet a friend. I always put this on my resolutions list for the year, and then I write next to it all the people I met that are now in my life, and it's really fun to look back on. Because I'm meeting up with a subscriber named Sam today. I'm so excited. This year I want to improve my yoga skills and flexibility. It's been a very healthy habit that's helped so much. And I've gotten a lot more flexible. Just to document it, because I'm sure in a year from now I'll be able to do a lot cooler things, but I'm currently learning how to do a headstand, which is a lot harder as an adult than as a child I'm learning. And I want to perfect my birds of paradise. That requires flexibility that I do not have yet, but I will get there. The last thing on my list for 2022 is to end 2022 in a happy, secure relationship. I have perfected my 2023 goals and resolutions for the year. I just wrote them in my journals today. So I want to share with you some things that I am hoping to accomplish this year. And then be sure to subscribe, because as you saw at the beginning of this video, we will check in 12 months from now to see what actually came true, what happened, what this year has in store. I'm very excited. If you saw the video that I just posted about how I prep my journals for the year, my 2023 journal layouts, you know that I have a page for my goals and resolutions in both my manifestation journal as well as like my yearly full journal, and they're pretty much the same, but I like to have them in both journals because they are part of manifestation, but they're also part of like everyday journaling. Also, if you haven't yet, definitely check out that video so you can see how I design the layouts of my journals that work for me. We've got some moon calendars and manifestation prompts and really fun layouts. I'm also offering them digitally down below on my Etsy shop. So they're like $6 if you just want like easy layouts to follow. Highly recommend checking those out, and then you can design your journal similar to how mine is. In my 2023 journal, here we have my list of goals and resolutions. We've got a lot, but I've learned throughout the years to be specific and don't be afraid to write something down, because if you can think it, it already exists. So I did really just put my heart out there this year, and we'll see what ends up coming true. Please comment down below something that is on your resolution list, you know, put it out there into the universe. I'm sharing this with you to hold myself accountable and document it and kind of like spark good luck by sending it out into the universe, because you never know what could happen. I recommend doing the same thing. Comment down below a resolution of yours, send it out there into the universe, and maybe check back and see if it comes true. But with all of that being said, here are my 2023 goals and resolutions. So I would love to hit 120K here on YouTube. I know it's kind of ambitious. I hit 90K in 2021, and then I didn't hit 100K until this last summer. So it did take me over a year to grow 10K, but sometimes you get boosts, you know, sometimes there are peaks. I'm gonna dream big, and I think 120K is totally possible in 2023. Going off of that, just to get the numbers out of the way, I would also like to reach 22K on Instagram. My Instagram is kind of like slowly just plateauing, which is fine because I don't use Instagram too often for work, but it would be nice to try to monetize it more. Yeah, I know it's not all about the followers, but it is something I like to document. So if you don't follow me on Instagram yet, please give me a follow. I'm gonna get a ton of social media ones just out of the way at the beginning. So I would like to have a new YouTube video go viral. If you look at my most popular videos, they're all dated from 2 years ago. It would be nice to have a video do really well. I'm not gonna lie, guys, like YouTube is not paying the way that it used to. And a big reason is because I just haven't had a video reach a certain amount of views in a while. I just feel like everything is down on YouTube these days. Views, money, ads, engagement, and obviously YouTube is more than just everything I listed, and I will post no matter what because I love it. But it would be really nice to have a new YouTube video kind of do well because it has been over a year since I've had that. Going off of that, I would like consistent brand deals. It's how I'm paying my mortgage. I shouldn't have to justify it, but I don't want that to come off materialistic. I will be sharing this number with you just to kind of be transparent and let you guys in, but another resolution that I have is to earn $5,000 a month off of YouTube. There was a time where I was earning over $5,000 just off of YouTube ads. It is so low right now. It's a little scary, not going to lie. So I'm manifesting that I can basically save this channel. It's one of those risks with social media, you know, nothing is stable or secure. Trends change, algorithms shift. I know my content is all over the place and that there is a very small percentage of people that watch me for me versus watch my videos for what I'm saying, but I just post what I want to post. I should probably stick to a very specific niche of OnlyFans videos because I know those do well, but I can't help it. I have too much to say. I have too many videos I want to make. This is like an outlet for me. So sometimes the most random videos do well too, so you never know. I would like to monetize and earn money on TikTok. It's probably my last platform to monetize, and a lot of my influencer creator friends say that TikTok is their top earning platform under YouTube. And I did have 4 TikTok videos go over 1 million views this year, so maybe it is more profitable. And I have a TikTok ad this week that I'm getting paid as much as I would on Instagram or YouTube. Oh, I started writing on Medium, and if you did not know, you have to hit 100 followers on Medium to get paid for your writing. So I would love to hit 100 followers on Medium and get paid to write because I love writing and I think writing articles is so fun. So definitely follow me on Medium if you read Medium articles. It's just my name, Makayla Samountry. I'll link it down below. I have a lot of like money finance articles up right now, talking about like how much OnlyFans pays, how much YouTube pays, and we break it all down. I have screenshots of like payments and stuff. So if you're nosy or want to see more of like how YouTube pays per 1 million views, definitely check it out. Kind of on the same topic of like finance, I want to pay off debt. So I feel so vulnerable sharing this with you, but I have to remember I did this years ago. I am back in debt. If you remember in like 2020 when OnlyFans saved my butt basically, it got me out of debt and I paid off my young 20s debt of like student loans, car loans and whatnot. But I did have a few situations in this last year that have put me back into debt, and it's all because I put OnlyFans on the back burner, and I probably should have like made as much as I could at the time, but I was really like, oh, I'm fine, I can cover my bills. I think it's possible. I can definitely pay it off this year if everything else falls into place that I'm manifesting. I am going to launch new merch this year, so that is on my list. Launch new merch. It's actually already up, but I just haven't announced it yet, so it's there if you want to find it. I'm going to announce it in my first OnlyFans video of the new year. If you've been here a hot minute, you're gonna love it, and I hope it does well. I am excited to launch that. I also want to relaunch my podcast this year as well. I just feel like the last year or so, everything that I was doing, I unintentionally stopped. Like when I moved into this house and renovated it and put all of my effort and energy toward the house, I unintentionally stopped recording my podcast, and it just went weeks and weeks and weeks that I would miss until now it's like too late to even start it again. Like everything stopped and I'm upset at myself, but I also know I can't change the past. So now that I am settled and the house is done, I don't know why it took me this long, but it did. And I just want to reconnect with who I was in 2020, 2021. I really lost my drive, and that's what I'm trying to get back to. Like, I was a workaholic, to say the least, and I was doing so much, and I got too comfortable and relied on passive income that I wasn't putting energy towards, so then it dried up. And now I have to get back to my roots and make it happen, except this time take it even further. So I want to relaunch my podcast, rebrand, start recording those again, maybe in a few months. I think I just summarized the next thing on my list, but I want to increase my revenue streams. At the peak of my game, I was managing 14 streams of revenue. This was like 2020, 2021, but 2022, I really let a lot of them go, unfortunately. So I am working on increasing my revenue streams, and in a few months, I'll do an updated video on that with you, because right now, like, I have like 8 or 10, but not all of them are flowing as well as I would like them to. So we'll see, and then we'll do a check-in in a bit. Next, I want to get new tattoos this year. I've had this on my resolutions list for the last few years, but now it's getting serious because my partner is a tattoo artist. I would love to get an angel, little baby cherub on my shoulder. So adorable, and I think it's sweet to have a little angel looking over me at all times. I also want to get a Gemini tattoo on the back of my arm. Next, in 2023, I want to travel, and then I have in parentheses safely, because the older that I get, the more travel anxiety I find myself having, the more, like, what is it? Agoraphobia, I think, is the fear of leaving your house. The more I have that. I think COVID really made me a homebody and made me more afraid of the outside world. I don't know what it is, but the older that I got, I just have horrible plane anxiety. You would think it would be the opposite because I've traveled a lot more now, but because of that, I've had very rough flights before. I've had turbulence where, like, we free fell and people screamed, and the guy next to me wrote a letter to his son in the book he was reading because he was so afraid. Like, no one wanted to say anything. It was the quietest flight I'd ever been on. The guy next to me just got drunk. I don't even know if I was over 21 yet, but he was like, "Do you want a drink?" Like, people were scared, and I was praying, and I don't pray. That was a flight where I could have kissed the ground when we landed. And ever since that Spirit flight, yeah, I flew Spirit, I know. I've been really afraid of turbulence because it just triggered like that free falling memory. So even with like a little bit of turbulence, I'm so afraid that it's gonna fall. But I know it will go well. I do have some trips planned this year I'm really excited for. I'm going to New York with Ashton. He and I are also going out to California for a wedding. And those are just 2 of probably more trips I'll take. I just want to travel safely this year and have really good adventures. This next thing I'm excited to share, but a goal of mine is to be published again. So I do have 4 pieces of writing published in journals and literary magazines already, but it's a part of me that I kind of stopped exercising. I don't know, like, I always write, but it's been a while since I've shared my writing and submitted it for publication, and I do want to get to know that side of me more, and I want to really work on my identity as a writer. So I would love to have more publications. I've already submitted to 3 different journals this year, so we'll see, but every 6 months I am going to submit for publication again. And if you are a writer, I will say the pay can be really great. You know, poetry, they pay per line. A lot of places will honor like a minimum if it's a short piece. Essays pay well. Yeah, something to look into if you also are a strong writer. In 2023, I want to read 30 books. So I read 28 books this year, and I think if I pushed myself harder these last few months, I could have hit 30. There are a lot of books on my reading list for this next year, so 30 is totally doable. I want to improve my yoga and flexibility. A big big resolution of mine last year was to do the splits, and I am so much closer than I was a year ago. Again, if I pushed myself, I probably could have gotten to that goal, but I'm still very proud of the progress that I've made, and I just want to know my body better and treat my body better and feel more in control. I have progressed so much this last year with yoga. A big part of it was going on that yoga retreat, which changed my life, and I joined a yoga studio near me, and I started going to hot yoga a lot. And hot yoga helps you with flexibility because of the heat. It just loosens your muscles, so you're able to stretch deeper than you would like when I practice at home. I can now do a headstand and do tricks on my headstand. I can do a side crow. I'm working on grasshopper. My birds of paradise is getting so straight because my leg is more flexible. I can do L hops. I was beaming my first class about a month ago when I did an assisted handstand. I had been trying to do a handstand, and the instructor was like, do you want me to spot you? And I just had a leap of faith, and I said sure, and I trusted her, and she guided me, and I did a handstand, and I had never felt so strong. The strength of being able to do a handstand in my 20s, I don't know, I'm sure people can do this. Like Ashton, we were talking about this almost a year ago. He grew up doing gymnastics, and he just got up in my living room and was like, oh, I wonder if I can still do it, and then walked on his hands. So I know it comes natural to some people, but for me, that was such a gleeful moment of feeling so strong because my arms and my abs and my core could support my whole body. So I am getting so much better at yoga than I was a year ago, and I'm so excited to see what I can do a year later, because I bet a handstand will seem easy to me at the end of this next year, and who knows what I'm working on then. But yoga has truly transformed my life and saved it in so many ways. I want to redo my dining room area because that's a little funky right now, but that will be a makeover video. I also want to finish my bedroom. Everything that was in my apartment bedroom I've placed in here, but I never fully decorated the room. I have this vision of art pieces up here, 2 shelves, redo the nightstands. I'm gonna get a circle mirror back there. I've got a picture frame down there that I need to hang up. My mom and dad actually got me this really cool woven macrame wood shelf for my room that's going to be part of the makeover. So I have a vision. I'm gonna make a 24-hour room makeover video. I do have what I hope to make every single month. This varies so much, and I know that I might have shared this in the past online. The difference in what I could potentially make a month is insane and scary. When it's doing well, it's doing great, but when it's not, it's terrifying. So I found a really good kind of stable place that I would love to consistently earn at each month, and I think I'll just keep that to myself because it is too personal for me right now. But I am very transparent with finances on my YouTube channel, so you can find a lot of other videos that could share advice or information. The next 2 are relationship based, but I will also keep those pretty private. Those are my goals and resolutions for 2023. I have a really good feeling about this year. I feel like it's gonna be my comeback year, and I felt like 2022 was more of a stepping stone to something even greater. It was a lot of hard lessons. Now I get to kind of celebrate and enjoy the reward of going through those transformations and journeys and lessons. So I'm really excited to see what this year has in store. I'm so excited to travel. I'm so excited to see Taylor Swift in concert. I'm excited to really focus on work again and building my brand better and making better YouTube videos and finding new ways to earn revenue and sharing that with you, because a lot of my content is showing how to make money online. So I am excited to see kind of what is out there and what this year has in store. I am sure it will be full of miracles, and I just cannot wait to document it on my YouTube channel with you. So please make sure you are subscribed. Follow me on Instagram. Follow my Medium so I can monetize it and write articles. And don't forget to comment down below some of your resolutions. I hope you're having an amazing 2023 so far, and I will see you shortly with my new video. Good night.